All right, so this is version 14.2.2.2. It's been a little cloudy and it's been raining in California. Obviously, if you guys haven't been paying attention to the news, we've had atmospheric rivers dumping down on us. It's a little bit sunny right now for probably the next 20 minutes before it goes dark. I'm taking the car out to a car wash, even though it's kind of weird, but it's gotten dirty with all the raining and everything that's been going on. So I just want to wash it real quick, clean up the cameras, and then we're going to get some food. Maybe just travel around town a little bit, maybe get on the highway. I kind of want to see how 14.2.2 reacts. Now up ahead, not this next stoplight, but the one after that. If you watched my previous videos, and if you didn't, I'll explain real quick what happened, is I would get lane hesitation on the left turn heading towards the car wash. That happened in previous versions. In 14.2.1.25, I did not get a chance to test if that behavior remained, but in 14.2 it did. It would hesitate in 14.2, and it actually really pissed me off. So now I kind of want to see 14.2.2.2. Look at this guy. I want to see if 14.2.2.2 has resolved that issue with lane hesitancy, especially when it makes a left turn up here. So let's see what it does. It's a little weird. It kind of went like a little right, and then it went left again. I don't know what that was about. So this is the spot, the exact spot, this very lane that I was getting hesitation, where I would have to press on the accelerator just to get the car to move after it turns green. So I want to see now if that issue has been resolved. I did send a feedback to Tesla about this. I'm pretty sure I did. If I didn't, and if it does it again today, I'll make sure to send a notification to them. So we'll see what it does. Jesus, are these lyrics a precursor to FSD? Let's hope not. All right, let's see how it does now. It's turning green. Please don't hesitate. Come on, Tesla. Come on. Fuck yeah. So it's not hesitating anymore. The hesitation I used to get on this turn is gone. So there's progress. Good. So that was one complaint that I had about FSD that's been solved with this latest version. I do have it in max mode. Max mode. I do have it in Mad Max mode. And I guess it's currently set to parking lot. I don't know why it does that. I'll set it to curbside. I usually don't really let the car park itself. I know some people do, but I prefer to park myself. Just because there's certain spots. I mean, I know I can use the pin drop and have the car go there and all that stuff, but I don't know. I just still feel more comfortable doing it myself. If I had a front bumper camera, maybe I think I'd be more comfortable with letting the car do its thing, but you know, unfortunately Tesla didn't offer a front bumper camera retrofit for us. Really disappointed in that actually, but it is what it is. So the last speed limit that I read was 55, I guess, and it's doing 64 on Mad Max. Not bad. I mean, it's 10 over right now, 65. So that's pretty much what everybody does on this road anyway. I know there's been a lot of complaints about the profiles and people saying that, you know, they go too fast. But I don't know. I mean, I personally can't say I really had that issue. Anyway, we have a roundabout coming up here. It's never had trouble with roundabouts in any version so far since 13.2.9. I'm not expecting to have any issues with this version either. So it's gonna complete this roundabout. Oh, there's a Cybertruck right there, and it's gonna go exactly where that Cybertruck went. It's gonna go left. So we got a red car coming here, 2 cars actually. So it's gonna yield to them. It'll probably go forward now, and it'll inch past these cars. There's a lot of traffic here. I mean, it's you know, start of the new year, so there's a lot of people just moving around still. Okay, so we're here. Typically up here, as I've noted in my previous videos, I take over. Just because it's kind of a rough entrance and there's speed bumps here, and I don't really trust FSD with speed bumps, so I'm going to take over right here. All right. All right, this is going to be a quick wash. It'll probably be dark though before I resume the video. It's already, the sun's already setting, so. So like these right here, these speed bumps, I take them at like 1 to 3 miles an hour, right? So FSD takes them at like 6+. That's why I like doing it manually. This dude's like... All right, I'm gonna end the video here and we will be back. Oh wow, actually, before I end the video, look, it says getting a car wash, try car wash mode. That's that's new, I've never seen that before. It's pretty cool actually. All right, so the car is washed. We're in 14.2.2.2.2. Cameras are all clean. The whole car is ready to go. It is a little dark. It's probably gonna start raining. You're probably wondering, well, why did you wash your car? Because I like to have a clean car before I do FSD videos. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull out of here because there's speed bumps here, and I don't want FSD handling speed bumps for now. Once we pull out of here, then I'll go ahead and turn on FSD. See these speed bumps right here? They're pretty big. And so is this dip right here. If you don't take the dip at the right angle, it can actually, especially with M3P, you can hit the bottom of it. So I just don't want to risk that. I'm going to turn on FSD. So I mean, it's 5:30 right now. It's dark. There's a lot of traffic because people are getting off of work. So this will be as busy as it gets for FSD in this area. Excuse me, I got a cold. So I've got the car in Mad Max mode. Speed limit's 45. Let's see how far above the speed limit it goes. All right, so one thing I noticed is it changes lanes again pretty quickly, like it used to with 14.1, so that's a good sign. So when it turns here, I'm gonna take over just because there's a dip here again, like it was at the car wash. And you know, you could potentially hit the front end. Unfortunately, there's a lot of places like that over here that I don't know why they have dips in the turn. Like this part's okay, but the one in the back has a pretty bad dip. So fortunately, it didn't take the backside. Oh, no. So the place is right here, the destination. I had to take over because I guess it's trying to park or something. I don't know. But yeah, we're here. They made it all the way here. It would have been nice if it would have gone through the drive-through. Like I'd like in the future, like a drive-through option that you could select. I don't know if their navigation's that accurate or not.
Hello, welcome to Jimmy John's. Give us one.
So what I can do now is I can set the destination for a supercharger just for the hell of it. I'm not going to go charge there, but I just want to do it. And this is the one that I think I always go to right here anyway. All right, so destination for a supercharger is set. I'll go ahead and start self-driving. We just got done getting the food. This is a pretty tough turn even for a seasoned driver because it's trying to go left, and there's a lot of cross traffic, 2 lanes worth, plus the other side too. So we'll see how it handles it if it can. And keep in mind, it's 5 o'clock right now, so everybody's getting off of work too, so it's pretty busy. Yeah, see, it's not trying to get into the median lane or the only, so it can actually get into the right. It's waiting until everything's kind of clear. Not really the best behavior, because if it was me, I already would have been in the middle by now, and then I probably would have merged in by now. So, you know, left turns like this for AI is always tough, I think. Fortunately, there's nobody behind me, so I'm not in any rush. But, you know, it's being safe, but you're going to end up sitting here and waiting for a long time. If there's people behind you, they can get, you know, they can get a little antsy, right? So, I don't know. I think they should be able to recognize, you know, the only or the median and be able to get into it. In this case, it didn't want to. I know when you're going on a left like this and you need to turn in, it does use it. But doing turns left from an exit, it doesn't for some reason. I don't know why. And that's been the case for me for a long time. If you guys have experienced something different and actually uses it, let me know, because my experience says otherwise. So I added a stop to go to Costco. Actually, it's going there right now before it goes to the supercharger. I'm gonna have it parked there. Just want to see what it does. So right there, like when it switched lanes and it came into the left lane, I mean, it did everything correctly, and there's nothing it did wrong. But personally, I would have liked it to be a little bit more aggressive and faster in switching lanes. I felt like it just took its sweet time to cross over. So if there was a car coming, it probably would have canceled the turn. It would have stayed in the right lane. So I think it should be a little bit more aggressive in lane changes. So I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but there's a bunch of leaves on the ground that are kind of like flying around in front of the car. And if you guys remember early on when version 14 first came out, it'd freak out and like slam on the brakes when it saw like leaves flying around in front of it. So fortunately that's been solved. It doesn't freak out anymore. All right, so we're pulling up on Costco right now. I'm actually surprised it hasn't tried to get in yet, because that's the main entrance right there. I mean, one of the main entrances. So if you look at the map, it kind of wants to go past this and go to the next one. I mean, ultimately you get to the same spot, but it's obviously making a judgment decision to skip this one for whatever reason. So there's a ton of people at Costco right now. I don't know why it came here. I mean, Costco's up there. I'm gonna let it do its thing right now, but obviously I gotta pay attention. Plenty of spots right here that it could have parked at. I guess it's making a decision to go somewhere else. I don't know. So there's carts right there that it avoided, which is nice. I was keeping an eye on that in case there's a collision. There's a lot of people backing out, so you have to keep an eye out because it's not so much FSD, but these idiots just back out without looking, and they cause accidents. So you got to watch out for the idiots. All right, that's good. It actually came over here, which I prefer because this is a better spot to park than back there. So there's a pickup pulling out. I wonder if it's going to try to take its spot or if it's going to go up ahead. You know, oh, I can pin drop, can I? Let's see. Well, hold on. I guess I'll let it do its thing. All right. And stop. Perfect. So it parked. We got plenty of line space between both sides of the car. I'll pan the camera around a little bit. All right, so we're gonna go. Phone call's over, and we're gonna go ahead and go to the next spot that I have set, which is a supercharger. I do want to say, last time that I made a video, it went behind the buildings to get to the supercharger, but I was coming from a different direction. I never started it from here, so I kind of want to see what it does. I'm gonna go ahead and start and see. But that parking job was fantastic. I mean, I couldn't have done a better job myself. I really wish I had a front bumper camera, because if it pulled in from the front, instead of backing up, which is what I prefer, but I mean, what it did was great too. So I really hope Tesla offers a front bumper camera retrofit. I mean, I doubt they will, but it would be nice if they did. I'm pretty sure my car, because it's made like mid 2025, probably has a port and everything, so there's no reason they can't. I mean, I'll pay for it too, $1,500 or whatever. If they charged, I'd pay it. So there's a lot of traffic here, right? A lot of people putting in their groceries. A lot of people getting ready. Like that Tesla right there is getting ready to back out. Or park, I don't know. I think they're backing out. This car's getting out right now. It's another Model 3, I think. Yeah. QD Tesla. That's the license plate they got on there. All right. Good traffic handling. I mean, it waited for that car. It took a left. It's doing a good job in parking areas. Obviously, you got a supervisor, so you can't just go to sleep and chill, So I hope we do actually get to the point where you can. So it successfully navigated out of Costco. We're about to exit out. The supercharger is actually down the street, actually right across the street, and you have to go into the complex. So it should go right and then left, which is, it's indicating it's gonna, but I don't see, look, if you look at the path, it wants to go straight towards the back of it again. I don't know why it wants to do that. Why does it insist on going behind the buildings? Like, you see here, it wants to go behind the buildings and then get to the supercharger. I don't want it to do that. I want it to go straight and take a left. Whoa, that was not good. Now right here, it should just continue straight. Like, I don't know why navigation is saying go behind, like make a U-turn and go behind the buildings. It's just stupid. If it tries to do a U-turn, I'm going to abort. And, you know, Tesla, I will report this. This navigate, look at this, like going all the way back around the buildings from the back side for whatever reason to get to a charger that, you look, you can just take, you can just go straight right here and you're here, right? But the navigation is showing something completely fucking retarded. So when I make posts on X and I say, this is why I wouldn't let just a relative, or especially an older relative, take over the car because with FSD and trust them with it, because it does stupid shit like this and you got to be aware of it, you know. And you know, a lot of people are not very tech savvy where they're going to be sitting there scrolling the map and looking at, hey, well, look at what the map's about to do, so let me get ready for a change. You know, they're not going to do that. And going behind there, especially like a car like this, I mean, yeah, if it's a Cybertruck, I wouldn't give a fuck. But like this, there's some serious bumps and trash back there, and you wouldn't want to expose your new car to that. So I think it's getting ready to do a U-turn, so I'm going to stop it right here. The car is giving me bad navigation info. If you look at the map, it should have taken a really quick turn to the supercharger. Instead, it wanted to do a U-turn, go all the way around behind buildings. You guys need to fix navigation for the car. Now watch. I'll take over, and bam, we're here. You know? Which is what it should have done. Wow, that was a pretty ballsy turn. I thought it would have waited. All right, so it said stall 1C is out. I'm not going to supercharge here. I don't need to. I charge at home mainly, so I only do supercharging. I used to do supercharging quite a bit, but I don't really want to fuck my battery up. So I just mainly charge at home unless I have to come to a supercharger. But I'll go ahead and I'll let it park. Okay. There we go. So we're done. It parked and it did a good job. I don't really think I need a charge up. I don't like to keep because I keep my car, you know, parked. So I really don't like to keep it parked with a high state of charge, just because you really don't need to. I mean, the optimal state of charge is probably 50% to keep it there if you're not going to drive it for a while, which I don't take this car out too often. I have another daily that I take around. All right, what else should I do? So we've done Costco. We went to a car wash, went to a fast food place, even though I took over at the fast food place, not because of FSD doing anything wrong. I mean, actually, it took me to the fast food place, but not up to the drive-through. I had to do that part, but that's fine. So far it's doing well, except this part right here with the navigation where it wanted to come all the way back around through the backside. I'm actually tempted to show you guys what it wanted to do, but I really don't like driving behind there because there's a bunch of trash there. There's strays running around everywhere. There's big speed bumps, and I'm not going to deal with that. So what I'll do next is maybe we'll take a short freeway trip. That's what we'll do. Okay, so put a destination in for Chick-fil-A. All right, so we're gonna go to Chick-fil-A. Well, we'll set the destination for there. I'm actually not gonna go there. When it gets off the exit, I'm just gonna take over and then set it back home. There's a lot of older Model Ys on the road here, especially here in California in general. Tons and tons of Teslas. Especially, I think if you go towards the Bay Area, which I'm like an hour away from, that place is basically all Tesla. I mean, they're made over there, which kind of explains it. But it's also the tech hub of the country. So you know, Silicon Valley being Silicon Valley, all the tech bros, they all buy Teslas. But even out here, which is more like working class and commuters to the Bay Area and whatever else, and businessmen, people are picking up Teslas here quite a bit too. So Tesla adoption has been pretty high over here. We'll see what happens in 2026 now, where the EV credits already expired. I think it's going to slow down a bit, which is unfortunate. You know, we got a shitty president with shitty policies in charge, which is slowing down EV adoption, which I think is a bad idea. but hopefully in a couple of years that'll be rectified. All right, so I actually wanted to see how Mad Max is with the new version on the freeway, so I'm looking forward to seeing what it does. Also, I don't know if you guys are watching the news, but they just announced that BYD has overtaken Tesla as the #1 EV producer in the world, which I think is very unfortunate. I think Tesla, and some of you guys may not like this comment, but Tesla has a leadership problem. I know there's a lot of fanboys out there that love Elon. I personally don't like the guy. I think he's a piece of shit. And more than that, though, I think he's not a good CEO. I think he's lost focus. He's too mired in politics, especially racial politics. The guy, like every other post he makes, he talks about the white race being under attack and this and that, and that's not something that's becoming of a CEO, especially a trillionaire. I think he should set a better example for people, and what he's doing right now is extremely toxic. And it's bad for Tesla because they're losing customers, right? There's a lot of people that don't want to buy a Tesla because of the things that this guy says, and he turns a lot of people off, rightfully so. And I think the Tesla board themselves encouraged this. Now he's even got, like, you know, his own engineers trying to secure their job or whatever, you know, sucking up to him on X posts and trying to politically align themselves with him. And it's just unfortunate, you know. Employees shouldn't be having to come on. They shouldn't have to come on social media and try to show that they're aligned with the boss and brown nose just so they can get promotions or whatever else that they're trying to do. I think it's better when corporations are silent. I think it's better when their employees are silent and they only talk about tech and nothing else, especially a tech-facing company like, you know, Tesla. Look at BYD. You're not seeing them post a bunch of trash on social media. You're not seeing it from Hyundai, Ford, Toyota, none of those people, you know, except Elon. And Elon's dragging Tesla down. And now with the stock price being in the 400s, sales slowing down year over year. I think we're down, what, 7 or 8%, and BYD's up 8%, or roughly 7 to 8%. So they're going in opposite directions. BYD is growing and gaining market share, and Tesla is shrinking. Now, keep in mind, BYD is not even in North America yet. So just imagine, well, I think it's in Mexico, but it's not in the United States. So imagine if it was in the United States, Tesla would be cooked, right? Why? Because it's fallen behind in battery technology. You know, we're still on, we don't have 800 volt architecture in the Model 3. Model X is trash. I mean, they had the same design forever. Model S barely got a moderate facelift, but it's pretty much the same car they've had for like the last decade. You know, it's just, and the only thing carrying the company right now is really the Model Y, and then the Model 3 to a smaller extent. And I think Tesla's in trouble. The Cybertruck was a fucking flop because that's a joke of a vehicle. I mean, let's be real here. So Tesla needs a serious leadership shakeup, and rather, they have the chance to do that right now, and instead of doing it, they went and rewarded Elon with $1 trillion pay package, and now he just keeps pivoting, right? Some days, you know, Tesla becomes an AI company, and then suddenly a robot company. So it's like it's lost focus. You know, it's not focusing on the fundamentals. It's not focusing on battery technology, advancing that. It could have, Elon, if he was a smart CEO, he would have set up his own R&D labs. He would have manufactured his own in-house batteries, just like Cattle, just like BYD, Panasonic, and LG, and all those companies are doing. He should not have been dependent on third parties to supply batteries. It should have been vertically integrated. Okay, Tesla has the money to do it, and they should have advanced battery technology more and more and more. They should have pushed the envelope. You know, they should have produced more, and like the Plaid and the Model 3 Performance. They should have pushed the envelope. Where's the Roadster that were promised in the reveal? Never showed up. It's vaporware, right? And Tesla had chances to make a proper pickup, a proper SUV, a proper smaller car rather than the Model 3 standard, the Model Y standard, which, let's be real here, they're not going to sell. Now you've got the Nissan Leaf, which personally I think is a shit car. But you've got the Nissan Leaf now starting at $30,000, and it kind of looks like a mix of a Prius and a Model Y, right? Like a Model Y standard. But it has some features that even the Model Y standard doesn't. And it's going to gain traction, it will. It's from a big manufacturer. It doesn't have the controversy that Elon does, and people will buy it, you know, especially liberals, right? And even moderates, the people that are tired of the political, you know, the political division in the United States that Trump and the billionaires and Musk and all these people are dividing and, you know, and sowing in the United States. They're creating such a toxic atmosphere in the country that it's just hurting Tesla long term, I think. And I think anybody rational, especially if you're a Tesla fan, which I am, believe it or not, I really like my car. I like the company. I hate the CEO. I'll be honest. I think he's a piece of shit. I really think they should have got rid of him. But unfortunately, we're saddled with him. And I hope one day that he just shuts the fuck up and pays attention to where Tesla's going and doubles down on what I just talked about. Because if he doesn't, I'm actually fearful for the future of this company. All right, that's my rant. So let's get back to the video. So far, the car is handling the highway just fine. Now, this is 6 o'clock traffic. A bunch of people getting off of work. So, I mean, Mad Max is doing a good job. We'll see. I think we got 3 miles before before it takes an exit towards Chick-fil-A. Once it does, I'll set the destination for it to come back, and I think after that I'll go ahead and conclude the video. Why did it give me a warning to pay attention? Like I was still looking straight. I was just changing the channels. It's kind of weird. The nag is weird in this car. I guess because it's busy, so it wants you to pay more attention. So I changed it to curbside just because I really don't, want it to stop there. So it's not like I'm getting food. I just wanted to drive here because I've come here before with FSD, so I always check every new iteration with this kind of drive to Chick-fil-A through the highway. All right, so we're here. I really don't want it to get inside just because it's a pain in the ass getting out of there. There's a ton of people in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and take over right here. And I'll have it, you know what? I'm gonna set destination for home. I'll let it do the rest of the way. So let's see here. Hey Grok, take me home. Hey Grok, take me home.
Got it. Navigating home. It's 17 miles away, about 31 minutes. You're all set.
Wow, it let that car through. So FSD recognized this guy was trying to get through, and it gave him space. That's really good, actually. I got to give props where props are due. That was really good programming. Huh. It's I think it's going through the back roads to get back. It's not taking the freeway for whatever reason. I wonder why. Hey, Grok, I want you to take the freeway back home. I don't want you going through the back roads. Grok.
Switching to the freeway route via Highway 99 South for a faster trip home, skipping those back roads. It'll take about 27 minutes, 17 miles, on our way.
Hmm.
10 miles, 20 minutes. Enjoy your burger stop.
Well, thank you, Grok.
You're welcome. Safe drive.
Good lane change. Very smooth. So Mad Max is back. I mean, it's behaving like it used to 14.1.4. Maybe not exactly as aggressive, but it's pretty fucking close. And I'm super happy because the way they'd killed Mad Max in the previous ones, you know, I was super disappointed, and I thought we wouldn't get it back. But I'm super happy that Mad Max is back. I don't know why people are complaining about the profiles. Saying that, you know, the profiles are everywhere. I mean, I guess maybe I didn't test other profiles because I generally run Mad Max only. But I'm super happy with it. The way the lane changes were and how aggressive it was, I'm very happy. No complaints from me. But as far as this drive goes, what we did today, it did an excellent job, except for that navigation error. Question is, would I trust my 81-year-old dad with this car in FSD? No, I wouldn't. Just because of the little caveats that I noted. If I gave him a Cybertruck and then I gave him FSD, I don't know. I mean, you know, speed bumps and all that, or potholes wouldn't necessarily matter as much with a Cybertruck. So I would think he'd be safer in that, you know. Maybe not yet. I think if they retrofitted the Model Y, which I think they're doing right now with the new updated cameras, and I think hardware 5 or 6, I probably would be comfortable enough to put him in the car and say, go ahead and press the button, go wherever you need to. But as it stands right now, no. Just because, you know, he's got to be responsible for keeping the cameras clean, which I think a lot of people neglect. They turn on FSD, they have bad experiences, and then they blame FSD, but it's because they're not cleaning their cameras, right? They're not keeping their cars clean. I always make sure before I go out with my car, I keep a rag in the car, and I have a spray too. You know, I don't always go and wash my car. Obviously, that's not realistic. I did this time, but generally, when I'm just going around during the day, I won't wash, but I'll sprinkle a little bit of deionized water on the rag, and I'll just go clean the cameras off the front area of the windshield. Make sure everything's clean so it can actually see and do its job properly. Which you know brings up another issue is what the hell is this guy doing? He's not turning. Does he think this is going straight? Okay. Well, I guess it is a straight lane. I thought it was a 2-lane turn, but it's only a 1. So it brings up another issue, right? Which I think the cars in the future, like, you know, whatever they release with hardware 5 or 6, they should all have self-cleaning cameras. This guy's going to want to get in, so we're blocking him right now, which is not good. That could have ended badly if he wasn't paying attention. I think FSD should have let him in. So that's one knock for FSD. I think it should have backed off and let that guy turn in. I mean, if I was driving manually, I would have slowed down, because that could have easily been a collision right there if that guy was not paying attention, or if you got like, if you felt like that I was boxing him in, because there's a lot of deranged people on the road, right? And they get road rage easily, and if they feel like you're blocking them off intentionally, they'll ram your car. They don't give a shit. You know, there's a lot of people that are medicated or on drugs or whatever, you know, and any little thing will set them off, and they'll hit your car. They don't give a fuck at all, especially around here. All right, so I have it for curbside. We're here at the destination, by the way. So it should stop right here. And that is it. This will conclude the video for 14.2.2.2, the March of Twos, as they call it. I'm happy. I think the car did a good job. I think this very last left turn could have let the other, it could have yielded, because it's courteous from what I've seen. When we're at Chick-fil-A, let the guy in. So I was surprised that it didn't let him squeeze through, and instead it kind of pushed through. I mean, it is Mad Max, so maybe it's the asshole version of Mad Max doing his thing. But you know, I think besides that and the navigation errors, it could have done better. But other than that, I'd still give it a solid A. If I had to get a report card, it gets an A, because those are very minor issues that it had. All right, boys. I think that's it for me. Well, boys and girls, I guess. I'll catch you guys in the next video for the next update. Have a good night, or a good day, whatever, whenever you're watching this, and we'll catch you later.